These are the items that you would need to do a poultice on stone, on anything natural, on your floor, on concrete, even outside concrete, pavers. You can take something that is absorbent, so you can take white paper towel, you could take a white microfiber or a regular terry cloth towel or even a bath towel. You can take diatomaceous earth. You could take baking soda. If you use baking soda with peroxide, it could possibly react stronger, so just be aware of that. You can even do this on your carpet at home to be a sort of a poultice if you have a colorant like Gatorade or some kind of Kool-Aid. But you never want to use anything color like this, because that could transfer into your stone or your carpet. So let's get started. So if you have something on your stone, and I have a little piece of Prima Marfil here, but any stone, any granite, it doesn't tend to work on quartz, but quartzite, that's a natural stone, not quartz, or corian or anything like that, it does not work. So carpeting, concrete, any natural stones, floor or countertop. On a countertop, sometimes you get oil, and you would want to use rubbing alcohol is the lightest. And then the next biggest pick is acetone, which is your natural nail polish. You can use that. But you would mix this with one of these two, something absorbent, or this, or a terry cloth towel. You mix it in a cup, and you pour that out on your stone surface. Then you're gonna, because you want it like a pancake batter, and then you're gonna pour it out in a dollop, or you're gonna have this on there. Then you're gonna cover it with plastic, and the reason you do that is to keep the moisture in there for 24 hours. You want all that moisture of whatever, whether it's, if it's oil, you use a solvent, which is acetone or alcohol or something like that. If you want it, if it's a colorant or natural type fruit stain, wine stain, something like that, you want peroxide. You never want to tape the edges of this though, because the glue will actually seep into the pores and cause a bigger problem. So simply cover it with a plastic larger than your spot. You can also weight it with a book or weight it with an object for 24 hours. After 24 hours, you take the plastic off. Once you take the plastic off, you leave this, or you leave the baking soda or the diatomaceous earth, and you let that moisture come back into whatever is on top, and you leave it for another 24 hours. Then you simply take that off. You're going to have powder still there, so it's going to look something like that. And all you simply need to do is wipe it away, and you will see if your stain is lighter. And I suggest you take a picture so you can see, because sometimes if it's been there a long time, it may take 2 or 3 of these poultices. If not, then you just wipe it away. You back this up or wipe it into the trash, depending on where it is. You can wash it off if it's on your driveway or your sidewalk. If it's oil, you can use the acetone type thing with this type of thing. Always wear gloves, just in case you don't want any of the chemicals going into your skin. And then after 24 hours, that usually solves it. If not, you may have to do it 2, maybe 3 times. You can do this on the old Terrazzos to see if your stains will come up. This is a great way to do that. So that's how you do a poultice to fix different stains in your stone. If you have any other questions, you can contact or comment. But just be sure you don't use tape on the edges. That's what I see a lot of people doing, and that will cause further problems. All right, great.